What's going on, guys? It's DFS Hard here, and today we're going to be breaking down the conference championship games in the NFL, which start tomorrow. So before we get into that, could you guys leave a like, subscribe, comment, and share my videos. I'm just starting out, so I'm just grinding, getting out there, throwing my videos out there now. So the quality hopefully is decent. It'll be getting a lot better, but I'm just trying to improve these first few videos. So bear with me. Before we get into it, could you guys, also follow me on Twitter at DFSHeart. I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys may have. So, tag me or tweet at me or slide my DMs, and I'll answer anything you guys need answered. And then we'll get into the odds, the Bovada line. We have the Bucks, Packers at 52 over under. Packers are favored by 3.5, and then the Bills, Chiefs 54.5, and the Chiefs are favored by 3.5. Okay, and now let's get into the slate. So the slate is a lot different than others because all four quarterbacks are all in play. It's just more of the route of who you want to go with and do you think it will get you there. So what I mean by that is you can go Patrick Mahomes. He will be the highest owned quarterback in all of the Chiefs guys like Kelsey and Tyreek Hill will be, top three, probably highest owned guys on the slate. So if you want to get different, you could go to, guys like Rodgers and Brady. I think Allen will also be very high owned. I think people will believe that this Chiefs-Buffalo game will be high scoring. And even though the spread says it's, 4-point difference between the Chiefs and Bills and then the Packers and Tampa Bay, I think the Mahomes versus Allen matchup has a lot more upside. They don't really have strong running games, so they're looking to pass more compared to Rodgers and Brady. If Rodgers gets up, they might try to run it out, so Brady will have to throw more. Or if Brady and them throw, get a 2-touchdown lead, they might run Ronald Jones more and Lenny, and then Aaron Rodgers will have to throw more. So I do think you want to target Mahomes and Allen, but if you want to get different, and try to take down the million to first, I'd say, go with Tom or maybe Aaron. So in this range, I like Mahomes. I'm gonna eat the chalk. He's 1,500 more than Tom Brady, but I do think he's a safer floor than Tom. So I'm gonna throw him on in there. I'm fine with you guys going anyone else at that position. It's just what route you want to take, chalk route, or try to get different and separate yourself, and hope it pays out. Running back, Aaron Jones is going to be under-owned. I don't think people are going to look to him. People are going to look to playoff Lenny because he's gotten 20 plus the past two playoff games. 23 versus Washington, 21 versus New Orleans. Now, I do think Ronald Jones is in play. He's been getting a lot more run since coming back from injury and then slowly easing him into the offense. Got 13 touches. He got a target. So I do think if you want to get off chalky playoff Monday, you could go Ronald Jones. I think I'm going to do that. Now you got to keep an eye out on the Clyde Edwards-Helaire news. If he plays, I do like him. I think not a lot of people will go to him. But if he's out, you could look to Darrell Williams again. He had 13 touches. He's involved in the passing game. He could get you a touchdown. So he's got, he's got that playoff money upside. I'd say they're about the same player. Not amazing runners, but they could get you there, and they're involved in the passing game. So you could definitely go there. I didn't mean to click on him. Let's see. Devin Singletary, I don't think he had to do it. He's the only running back they have, but he only got 7 touches versus Baltimore. He's involved in the passing game a little bit, but I just think there are other options on the board are a lot better than Singletary. He's more of a dart throw. Same with Williams. Now, I do think Williams is a lot better than Singletary. Got 12 touches. He's usually involved in the passing game, so I do think he is a nice pivot off of Aaron Jones, and he could vulture a touchdown or two when he got in the red zone. I think last week he got most of the red zone touches when they're in it and they're trying to run, so I do think he's a sneaky GPP player, and I'm definitely looking towards him. or Jamal. Sorry, not Darrell. Jamal Williams. That pretty much does it for the running back position for me. So I'll put Clyde Edwards in there for you guys. And then, I mean, wide receiver, it's pretty much you can go to any of these top guys and they're going to pay off. It just depends on, who you can fit. Devontae Adams is going to go off with, Aaron Rodgers. Amazing season, amazing stats. You can't go wrong at 8K with him. I mean, he's going to get you like 10 plus targets, probably 100 plus yards. Even if he doesn't get 100 yards, he's going to get you there in touchdowns with the red zone looks. So, I mean, it's a great play. Same with Tyreek. I mean, there's not much else to say besides, same thing as Devontae. He's just a beast. He can get you there in any way. He's getting, involved in the rushing game. Not a ton, but, he has those sweeps. Sorry about that. Stephon Diggs. It's just more of a matter of, like, do you want to go with these chalk guys, which a lot of people are going to do, and just jam them in there? Or do you want to, differentiate yourself, Go with an Evans or Godwin, who's going to be a lot lower owned than these top three guys. Or you could look to guys like John Brown. He'll be pretty high popular. He had 11 targets last game. So if you're doing a game stack, I definitely, run it back with John Brown or even Cole Beasley. I think he'll be underowned. He threw up that donut. And a lot of people are going to be off him, but he was a huge part of the offense in the beginning of the season. Even though John Brown was out, that helped. But I do think he's a good enough player. Allen loves him in the slot, so you could definitely look to him. If Watkins plays, that takes out Hardman and Robinson on the Chiefs. I want to go there. You could take a dart throw in Watkins. He has that upside, but he also has a very low floor, so I don't know if I'd do it. MVS is the same thing. You see it every game. Brady throws at least 2 or 3 long bombs to him, and if he catches it, he's gonna get you a huge play and possibly a touchdown. But if he drops it, he's got a very low floor, so he's kind of boom or bust. So I don't know if I'd go there, but if you're game stacking, I'd definitely take a look at him. If you want a cheap dart throw, you could definitely look to MVS. So for this, I'd rather I take John Tyreek, Stephon, and then I try to fit in Evans or Godwin, or maybe like a John Brown or Beasley, like I mentioned. I think everyone else under that is kind of just like a dart throw. Like Gabe Davis, him and Beasley are going to switch off week to week on who's going to get the most targets. Scotty Miller, GPP dart throw with Antonio Brown out. He's going to get a little bit more run, but doesn't have a high floor. Tight end, Kelsey at the top. You know what you're getting with him. Same as Devontae Adams and Tyreek Hill. You're going to get 10 plus targets, probably a touchdown. 100 plus yards. Perfectly fine with going on. He's going to be super chalk, popular, but there is a 5,000 difference between him and Donnie, basically. So I do think he could pay down and get like a Tanya and Gronk or Brate, who are all in play. Gronk and Brate are going to be more involved in the offense, even more because Antonio Brown's out. Tanya, he's got that safe floor because Aaron loves throwing him in the red zone. He's got like a touchdown in the past 5 out of 8 games. Doesn't get a ton of targets, but he can get you there, on a few catches and a touchdown. It's more than enough to pay off 3-6. So I do think the double tight end stack is in play this weekend. If you were to do it, I would definitely go probably Kelsey and I'd do Kelsey and Gronk, just because I think people will look to Brate over Gronk more because Gronk's kind of been doing it a little bit worse. He's also 200 more. So I definitely go with Kelsey and Gronk. He's got that upside. I think he's a lot bigger than Brate. And then for D, I mean, it's kind of pick whoever you want. Both games are projected for 50 plus fantasy points, so it's just kind of who you have the best feeling with. If you think the Pack can, stop Brady, or if you think, the Pack can, score a few touchdowns and then try to run out the game, not go, the Pack or the Bucks. I think they're the safest option. I think a lot of people are going to be playing the Bucks just because of the salary relief that they provide. 900 less than the Packers in the top one. It's just really kind of a crapshoot on who you want to pick. That's pretty much like the overall theme of this slate. It's just pick who you can really pick whoever you want. There's no really bad plays. I think that your best shot is either play all the top plays and try to play one or two values, or try to get different and try to take down the million. But I don't know. I do think you can go. There's a lot of routes you can go. There's no right or wrong way. And if you guys have more questions, you can follow me on Twitter at DFSHeart. Reach out to me, and I'll try to get you more in depth. Obviously, there'll be some more information about the Chiefs running backs and their wide receiver, which could help open up some spots. So just remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notifications bell. Reach out to me on Twitter, and I'd be happy to talk to you guys and fill you in, and let's get this money.